Hi, welcome back to another episode of Positive Talks with Mary. I'm Mary McKay, and you might have noticed that last Thursday and this Tuesday that there was no video. I went out of town for a couple of days and I didn't upload anything, but I am back and I'm very excited because today we're going to be talking about focusing on yourself and not on others. And I really want to talk about this with social media just because social media has become such a major part of our lives. I mean, I don't know anybody who's not on at least one social media site. I mean, this can be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Tumblr, whatever. Somebody is on some type of social media site. And let's be real, there are some pros and there are definitely some cons to social media. And I think that one of the biggest cons that we face on social media is the need to compare ourselves to other people. And sometimes we look at these so-called influencers and their lives just look so perfect. They're in a perfect relationship. They have those relationship goals. They have the perfect body, they're traveling, they have the perfect group of friends who are always out doing things, and they just appear to have money, and they appear to be so successful. And sometimes we look at them and we're like, wow, I wish my life was like that, or what can I do to be liked like this, or like those people are. And I feel like everybody's had at least one thought like that by just scrolling on social media. Like, wow, look at their life. I wish my life was like that. And I know I'm so guilty of that too. But I think the thing is that we need to be real that this is social media. That a lot of times this stuff is staged. It is fake. It is just a picture to get likes, to get attention. And we start comparing ourselves to those people. We focus so much on people's lives on social medias and what other people are doing around us that we never focus on ourselves. We start to compare and we're like, well, if I do this, this, and this, then people are going to like me. Oh, if I dress like this, then I'm going to be liked. I'm going to start doing all of this. And sometimes we put on a fake persona just to get people to like us because we're focused on what people think of us. That if people like us, then we're going to appear popular, we're going to appear cool, maybe hip, and people want that. So we focus on what other people think of us, not just looking at other people's social media and thinking, okay, wow, I love that lifestyle. But also it can become addicting in our own life to post, and you want people to like your post or so many people to comment on your post. And if you don't get as much likes, then you think there's something wrong with me. I'm not cool. People aren't liking my post, or I'm not pretty, so I need to put on more makeup. And it's just the fact that we focus so much on people's lives on social media, and it has become so easy to look and to see what everybody else is doing around us because our faces are just on this screen all the time. We're constantly scrolling, constantly doing something. We're on the TV and we're just so in tuned onto what other people are doing, and being in tuned and focused on so many other people's lives, we can become worried about what other people think of us. Like, if I do this or this, then I'm going to be liked. We focus on the attention and maybe the popularity that we could get. That sometimes we become like a fake version of ourselves just because we are focused on other people's lives and trying to live like they are. But instead of focusing and comparing your life to other people, focus on yourself. Focus on your own life and what you're doing. You can't get anywhere in life and you can't better yourself if you are so focused on what some person on social media that you more than likely do not know and will probably never meet, or a friend, or even what your family wants for you, because sometimes we let our family get in the way of our life. We focus on what they want for us because we want to make them happy. And yes, of course, you want to have good, happy family relations, but at the same time, you have to live your life. You can't be focused on how your family or your parents want you to live your life, because it's not their life to live at the end of the day. It is yours. And I saw this quote earlier today from John Maxwell, and I thought it was sort of perfect for what we're talking about. And it says, the only one that you should compare yourself to is you. Your mission is to become better today than you were yesterday. You do that by focusing on what you can do today to improve and to grow. And you heard him say it there. You should only compare yourself is to you. You only need to compare your life to yourself, because you're not going to get anywhere by looking at somebody else's life. You're not going to grow by scrolling on social media, dreaming of a life that some person has that's more than likely not exactly what it appears to be on social media. And listen, you're never ever going to be happy if you're trying to live someone else's dream for your life. You will never have a better life if you change who you are to make people like you. And if someone doesn't like who you are, who cares? Those are not the people for you. There is better coming. Focus on who you are. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on your own life and what you're good at and what you want to do. Don't focus on other people. And if you want to create a better life for yourself, stop right now and truly focus on your own life and the achievements that you want, because God has a plan for your life. But don't let the opinions of others and comparing yourself to other people stop you from living the plan that God has for you. And I saw this verse in the Bible. It comes from Galatians 6:4-5, and it says, "Pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get satisfaction of a job well done." And you don't need to compare yourself to anyone else, for we are each responsible for your own conduct. And you heard it in the Bible. It says, pay attention to your own work, then you will satisfy yourself and not need the approval of others. And if it says it in the Bible, then it is so true. Focus on yourself. Focus on your life. And if you put a little bit more attention into focusing on your own life, just imagine where you'll be in 6 months. You could be that person that other people are looking at saying, gosh, I wish I had their life. So tomorrow, starting a fresh day, I want you to maybe get off social media a little bit. Write down in your journal or write down on a piece of paper some things that you want to focus on your life. Things that you like about yourself, things that are unique about you that other people do not have, because you have certain unique qualities that God gifted you with that nobody else has. And focus on that. Focus on those strengths that you have. Focus on what makes you amazing and awesome, because everybody has that. And when you are unique to who you are and you focus on yourself and bettering yourself, people are going to love that about you. People are going to want to be around you. People love genuineness and people love uniqueness. So just be who you are. And if people don't accept that, then you don't want those people in your life anyway. You should never have to change who you are as a person to please other people. And you know, when I say real people know other real people, and fake people attract fake people in their lives. So be who you are and watch the amazing, unique people who are going to come into your life. And I think that is it for today. And I hope this really has just encouraged you to work on your life and to focus on your life, and just to take a minute and not get so in tuned to what is going on social media and trying to please everybody, because it is your life. And if you want to grow and you want to change as a person, it is up to you. But by looking at other people and comparing yourself to other people, it's going to take you so much longer to get there. So just stop doing that and focus on yourself and make yourself happy and do things that you like and things that make you happy, and watch how the world is just gonna come in full force and just love it. And on my last video that I posted, I was talking about turning your failure into success. And I think this is very important, because a lot of people think that, well, if I failed at something, I'm more than likely gonna fail again, so I shouldn't even try. And that is by far the furthest thing from the truth. So if you have, recently stepped out and you tried to do something and things maybe didn't necessarily go the way you want it to go, make sure to check out this video, because I think it'll really encourage you to keep going even in the force of failure, because failure happens to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. There will come a time in everybody's life when they face some type of failure, but being successful is getting up and to keep going and to learn from your failure and to cope with it and to move on. So make sure to check that out. I will link it in the description below. Also, please like and subscribe and press the bell button so you will be notified on all the videos coming out and everything that we're doing here on this channel. Yeah, and if you're on Instagram, just make sure to follow my page. It's just Positive Talks with Mary. And yeah, I think that's it for today, and I'll see you back here on Tuesday with another video.